Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my twist outs. So I'm just starting off with this Aussie Moist avocado oil, and I'm just spreading that throughout my hair. And I usually like to do my twist outs on freshly washed hair, so that's what I'm doing right here. And I'm just spreading that oil all throughout my hair pretty much, making sure that I'm getting the roots and also getting the ends as well. I was looking at the door because my dog, she kept popping her head in and out of the door, and I was like, do you want to come in or do you not? Like, she just kept going back and forth. She didn't know what she wanted to do. But yeah, so I'm just putting the oil in my hair right here. Pretty much self-explanatory. As you guys can see, I'm kind of fluffing it out. And also, I never really noticed, but my hair is like 3 different colors. Like, doesn't really make any sense. But right here, I'm just splitting my hair off into 2 sections, like front and back, so that way I can begin doing my twists. And I'm just gonna section it off with the little hair tie right here, and I'm just gonna put this in a little bun just to make sure that it's out my way while I'm doing the twists for the back of my hair. So then I'm just gonna be going in with some more of that oil that I was just using, and I'm just going to be spreading that throughout my hair to kind of soften up my hair to make sure that it'll be good when I start going in to detangle it. And I'm just going to do that on the other side as well. And if you see me like looking up, I was watching Married at First Sight while I was doing this, because this is sometimes a long process and I get kind of bored, so it's a lot better and faster if I watch something. So then I'm just going to be clipping off one section and using this coconut oil spray and just spraying that on my hair just to kind of wet it and moisturize it at the same time. I'm just going to rub that through my hair, as you guys can see. Then I kind of like detangled it a little bit with my fingers right here just to kind of get it started before I go in with the actual detangler brush. Then right here, I'm just going in with this detangler brush that I just got from Amazon. And then I'm going to go in with this Intensive Hydration Twist Defining Custard, and I'm going to grab a big blob of that and just saturate my hair with that to begin with my twist. I'm just saturating that and running my fingers through my hair just to make sure that it's reaching every strand. Then I'm just grabbing a little bit more just to make sure that my hair is really saturated and moisturized. Then I'm just zooming in right here so that way you guys can see the actual 2-strand twist. I'm just doing a 2-strand twist, and I'm making sure to kind of tighten it after each little twirl. And as you guys can see, I'm just twisting my hair right here. And yeah, that's pretty much the technique that I use. It's better if you guys see it rather than me just explain it, but yeah, I'm just doing a classic 2-strand twist, and then I'm twirling the ends of my hair to kind of end it off, and then I'm just putting my finger down the rest of it to get rid of any excess product. So I went ahead and finished the rest of the back of my hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the front. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be sectioning off for this part and for pretty much the whole entire of my head. I don't really do any deep parts. I know some people like to do parts, but I prefer not to, because usually I don't put a part in my hair. I usually just kind of wear it in an afro, and it's not really a part. So I prefer not to use any parts when I'm twisting it. I just kind of just randomly scatter around the twist, as you guys can see. And I'm just using the same technique that I used before. If the hair is still kind of tangled after I put the oil and the spray in it, then I will start from the bottom with the brush and then go upwards. But that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go in with the twisting defining custard. So basically, the order that I do it in, I put the oil on it first, then I use the coconut spray, and then I use the twisting defining custard. And then I'm just running my fingers through it, and then I'm just splitting it off again, so that way you guys can get a better look of what I'm doing. Once again, just doing a 2-strand twist. And yeah, just pretty much doing the same technique. It's pretty simple if you know how to do a 2-strand twist. So yeah, you're just twisting the 2 pieces of hair and around each other, and then once you're at the end, you're just going to curl it around your finger. So yeah, then I'm just going to go ahead and do that front piece again. Pretty much using the same technique. Then I'm just speeding this up because I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the twists around my hair and pretty much do the same exact motion that I was doing before. I usually like to do the center of my head before I do the front section because that's the thickest part of my hair, and a lot of times that easily gets tangled. So I'm pretty much going in with the spray. Sometimes I'll mix up the order a little bit. I'll do the spray first maybe if it's starting to get dry, or I'll do the oil. It just depends upon how dry my hair has gotten since I've washed it. But yeah, so I'm just detangling it, starting from the ends and then kind of moving up the shaft of my hair. And just drying my hands and then getting that custard again and running that through my hair. Then I'm just splitting that off and then I'm going to do 2 twists. And I like to make my twists kind of medium size. They're not too small but not too chunky because I don't want them. A lot of times when I make them really small, the curls don't come out as defined. And when I make them too big, they don't stay together. So I kind of go for an in-between because it's not too much and not too little. So then I'm just moving on to the last section of my hair, and I'm just going to show you guys one more time. I'm spraying the hair with the coconut oil spray, and this kind of wets the hair and prepares it to be detangled. And I'm just rubbing that in real nice and good. Then I'm just detangling it with the brush, as you guys can see, going for the ends first and then moving up the shaft of my hair. Then I'm just going to be using that same custard, and I'm putting a lot on it because this is again the middle of my hair. Then I'm just going to be splitting that into 2 and then making 2 twists. Then I'm just going to be moving on to the very last twist and just doing the same technique. Just twisting the 2 strands of hair around each other, like so. And then I am all done with my twist. As you guys can see, get a little view of what the twists look like when I'm finished. And yeah. So then I'm just going to flip my hair back and put on my bonnet. I'm just using a satin bonnet that I got from Amazon. And yeah, I'm just putting that on my head and making sure that I get all the twists into the bonnet, as you guys can see. Sometimes I struggle a little bit with this, but I'm just making sure that all my hair is getting inside the bonnet. And I'm just pushing it back just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So then this is the morning, and I'm just putting some oil on my hands, same oil that I used before, and putting that all throughout my twists so that way the twists will be moisturized when I take them out. And as you guys can see, I'm just putting the oil all throughout the twist. And it's important that you let these twists dry all the way before you go in and untwist them. So what I'm doing right here, I'm just kind of setting apart the twists. As you can see, I'm not actually undoing the curl that the twist made. I'm just literally undoing the twist. Like literally just undoing the twist. That's it. Like I'm not like undoing the actual curl that it made. I'm just splitting the 2 strands that I made. I'm just splitting those 2 apart. And I'm just going to do that all around my head. Then I'm just putting some more oil through my hair before I go to the next step. So then I'm going to go to the bottom and kind of just spread apart those twists a little bit more. And all I'm really doing is just breaking the strands apart a little bit more, like splitting it into, instead of 2 pieces, like 4 pieces. I'm not undoing the curl, I'm just splitting the hair apart, as you guys can see. So then right here, I'm just doing that all throughout my hair, as you guys can see. Then I'm almost done here. I'm moving on to the last sections right here. Then I'm going to go in with my pick, and I'm going at the root to just stretch out the hair a little bit and kind of shape it to the way that I want it to be shaped. You want to make sure you're going at the root and not the ends, because if you go at the ends, you're just going to ruin the curls that the twists have already made. Then I was just pulling up my strap there. And right here, I'm just picking it out some more, giving it a lot more volume. I'm just kind of playing with it and seeing if any pieces need to come undone a little bit more. And right here, I'm just using this edge booster, and I'm just going to be putting that on my edges. This part is kind of optional, but I like to do this just in case my hair blows in the wind or something. I don't have these nappy looking edges and people can see them, but you can't really see it unless my hair like flops up somehow. But I just like to do this because I feel like it makes the style look a little bit more sleek. But yeah, I'm just laying down my edges with a little edge brush thingy bobber from Amazon, and yeah. So then I'm just shaking out my hair to kind of get it back to where it was without having to pick it out too much. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go back in with the pick. I don't think so. I'm just kind of shaping it and seeing how it looks. And that's pretty much my finished look. I really liked how this turned out, and I hope you guys liked it too. Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe with your friends and all your natural beauties out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.